Hey guys, it's Caden. Welcome to another episode of Get Prepped Podcast, where we talk with voice actors, nonprofit leaders, and business owners about a gun game new game, Get Prepped. Today we have one of our many voice actors involved in the game. He is a bilingual actor, so he's done work in both English and Spanish. And fun fact I learned from the first time we recorded this episode, he's actually a part of an acoustic guitar duo. He used to be, actually. He is Jose Berrios. Thanks for coming on, Jose.
Thanks, Caden. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Well, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Of course. My first question for you is, how did you get into voice acting?
How did I get into voice acting? I come from a musical background. I was in played guitar for a few years. Was in an acoustic duo for quite a bit, and always in front of a microphone. And of course, being in front of a microphone, part of me was always clowning around, and I guess some of that. Trying to make up characters and playing around with voices and that sort of thing. So, yeah.
That's definitely amazing. I come from a bit of a musical background too. I play guitar myself, so it's always great meeting musicians. My next question
Hey,
for you is, what was your favorite role for you to take on?
my favorite role, I would have to say it was around when I first got into. I've only been in this about a handful of years. Really getting into in terms of getting myself out there. But early on, I had came across a role that was bilingual. It was a Spanish role, and it was by another um, voice actor, Jan Haley. I think she goes by Jan Haley Cortez. But it was her story that she came up with that was called the Pine Tree. I think it was called the Pine Tree Penny, and it was a sweet story of. I played the father, and the family would go. This is a true story of Jan's family, and her father would always have her put a penny in a pine tree, and if the penny was in the pine tree the following year, it meant it was going to be a good year. So that story always stuck with me. It's a sweet story, but uh, shout out to Jan for having me be included in that. It was really nice.
It definitely sounds like a great story. And as I said, the first time I met you, if life was that simple as putting in a penny and guaranteeing it a good year, the world would
Yeah, isn't
definitely
that
be
cool?
a much simpler place. My next question for you is, what have you learned over the course of your voice acting career that no one has told you about voice acting?
Boy, I would say that it entails a lot of patience because they say it's a marathon, not a sprint. This is for not the faint of heart. This profession takes a lot of patience, as I said, and I've come to learn that you need to take. If I was talking to my younger self when I first got into this, it'd be taking a lot more workshops and training, get as much training and interacting with other voice actors and making connections. So I think that's just such an important. I mean, apart from learning the craft and doing a lot of research into all of the different areas that you need to learn about the studio and learning about microphones and uh, uh, fixing your space and all of that. But I think training being being able to be an accomplished voice actor. Yeah.
I absolutely agree with anything, really. It's all about having patience and learning whatever craft you want to get into. So I definitely like that answer. My last
Yeah.
question for you is, if you could voice any character, past or present, who would it be and why?
Mr. President, well, if I had the pipes of James Earl Jones, I would certainly try to take that one on. I remember when my kids were growing up, they would watch The Lion King, and and how that has stuck with me. Just being able to be at least come close, not even that'd be awesome to just have that resonance that he had. Um, but so yeah, that'd be one of my favorite roles, of course.
James Earl Jones is definitely a legend. So you would be wonderful as Mufasa. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much to Jose for coming on and sharing his story. If you guys want to see more amazing interviews with those involved in Get Prepped, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Get Prepped channel. And to learn more about the game, scan the QR code here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.